y'all doing, YouTube? It's your boy Jay Larone. Welcome back to the show. Y'all go ahead and please hit that like button. Also, if this is your first time here, go ahead and subscribe and comment and share. In today's video, this is going to be one of the videos where Kevin Samuels, rest in peace, was on the Lapeef network. And this is about 2 years ago. I think this clip came out back in June of 2021, so almost 2 years ago. This is where Kevin was on the panel and he was talking to the women about being accountable, right? So this is, I think, Courtney Michelle and Kay was on here as well as Chicago Rilla. This was a small panel, but Kevin has some interesting things to say about women being accountable. And some of those topics, some of the stuff he talked about is, like I said, it's still going on. You know, even like I said, it was 2 years ago, but it's like I've been listening and it's kind of like people are getting away from some of these talking points. So I just wanted to go back and go over these again as far as the women being accountable. And a lot of the things he was talking about, you know, almost 2 years ago, I mean, still having these same issues, still having them. So you guys go ahead, sit back, relax. We're going to go ahead and watch this video, man, and just to get a refresher course on the Godfather and how he used to break stuff down. And like I said, this is a real teachable moment here, okay?
On this episode of Lapeef, Let's Talk.
The best thing to give men incentive is to actually start getting women starting to realize that men are not your enemy. You need that, and getting women in the middle, and the bulk, the majority of women, to start realizing that nothing out here is more important than your charge on this life. Like Kay was not, like Courtney was saying, a lot of our sisters even have a hard time saying a woman's goal on this planet is to be a mother. We go to the well, what if a woman can't? That's the infinitesimally small percentage. But that's how that's where we're willing to go to not hold women accountable.
What's going on, you guys? It's Jay Larone. Welcome back to the show. Again, this is a short video right here on Kevin Samuels. As y'all can see, he was on the Lapeef network and he was holding women accountable. You know what I mean? So, like I said, this is something that happened. Like I said, this was about 2 years ago. This was about June of 2021, where Kevin was on the panel. And like I said, this is something that we need to talk about. Same thing is going on now, you know, that happened, you know, 2 years ago. Women are still not being accountable for their actions. And, you know, it's just like, this is a teachable moment. This is just something I wanted to go over and show you guys. It's always nice to have a refresher course. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, just to go back and look at some old videos of the Godfather, may he rest in peace, you know, on his intake and how he broke stuff down. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and get into this video. If this is your first time here, go ahead and like, subscribe, and also go ahead and share the stream, drop some comments down below. And we're going to go ahead and get into this video, all right?
All right, you guys, before the next person chimes in, I want to welcome Kevin Samuels to the show.
Hey, y'all, how you doing? I'm always fascinated when this part of the conversation comes up, because for 1990, when Shahrazad Ali dropped that book, we've been having these conversations with Black college women. And I remember sitting back in the Black People's Union. It was called the BPU. This is before we got politically correct. And I'm sitting there with Deltas, AKA Zeta, Sigma, Gamma, Rose, goddamn independents. Men on one side, women on the other, air conditioning not working, hot, back and forth debate. And all these women up here talking about modern woman this, and I shouldn't have to do this and do that, da, da, da. And all these grand notions about how to be, what they should and should not have to do. And I stood up and asked one question. How many of you ladies would like to have children? And almost 100% of the women raised their hands. from the women who were in humanities to the women who were going to law school. And I said, I understand you don't feel like you should have to cook for no man, but if you're going to be a mother, who's going to cook for your kids? Cricket ass quiet. Black women have been so taken by this womanist, feminist movement that they've turned you against your own nature, to where these same white women that were womanist, feminists, right? If you go look at Miss America, Phyllis Schlafly versus Betty Friedan, at the 1960s, when the national organization, Gloria Allred and all that shit first came out, these women were on the same side. They were all married. Even the most diehard feminists coming to the meetings, married women. Black women, the first black woman to ever run for president. Go watch the movie on Netflix. Black women are the ones they got standing out in front like crash test dummies with your education in front of your family. So my question has always been this: why can white women, Hispanic women, Middle Eastern women, Asian women all seem to go to get a 2-year, 4-year, 8-year degree and still somehow come out and still be able to find a husband? But black women can't seem to walk and chew gum at the same time. It's because just what your sister Shahrazad Ali said, white women, non-black women go to college to find a husband. Black women go to school, to college to prove they don't need one. And that's what I'm hearing in this conversation. I would not ever stand in a woman's place or tell a woman her choices. And that's bullshit. Because this wage gap we're talking about, you at the bottom.
Yeah, he's right. I mean, and the same conversation still going on, right? You know, black women go to school to get a degree to prove that they don't need a man. White women can go to school, get a degree, and still find a man. Why is it that they can juggle, going to college, but it seems like black women can't? You know what I'm saying? It's like black women go to college, yeah, they get their degree, but they're not interested in finding a husband. White women can go to college, get the same degree, and can still concentrate on finding a husband. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, black women are taught to go to school, get a degree, and it's that as long as you got your own car, your own house, your own money, can't no ninja, can't tell you nothing. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what a ninja got to say. You know what I'm saying? And that's the way it is now. It's like they take that advice from their moms, their aunties, the older generation, and it's like it's screwing them up.
You're at the bottom in your fucking ass degree, and what you making ain't gonna do shit unless you are science, engineering, technology, and math, and gonna be making at least $90,000 or more to cover up 2 salaries. Your degree ain't gonna do nothing. I have talked to more women in marriages and in relationships who have drug in 40, 60, this last couple, $120,000 in student loan mother flipping debt, and still can't seem to figure out that this college stuff, this career stuff has been marketed to you to keep you cleaning white folks' floors. It's just in the office building now. You still a maid.
Yep, you're right. You're right.
That's true.
I agree. I wasn't taught to go to college to find a husband. I was taught to go to college so you don't need a man. So you can take care of your own. And
Courtney, that's why you're almost 40 with a child and you're not married, right?
Even if you marry, make sure that you know that if something were to happen, because it was always, if something were to happen, you got your own.
The color purple bullshit. If if all of a sudden you come home and Mr. decide to whoop your ass, that degree gonna save you.
Nope.
Bullshit. I had a 20-year-old black woman on my channel on Monday night. Beautiful young sister. Said, I would love to be married. I want to be married. Want to be married, want to have kids, such and so forth. Her mother, go on, watch it right now. Her mother, I said, have you sat down and talked to your mother? Rather, because her father passed on. Yeah, my mother told me don't worry about no man. My mother told me to go to school, go to law school, get your law degree, and go have some kids and do your own thing. So her mother is recommending to her daughter to bypass the man, get the degree and the babies. Her aunts are doing the same thing. So when I hear all this talk about misogyny, hatred of men, I'm going to say this is starting to be misandry, the hatred of hatred of women, misogyny. I see too many black women who are misandrous. It is hard for you to even, it's hard for many black women to even understand that you are ours. The original question, what's a woman's purpose on the planet? That's when the beatboxing starts. Your purpose is us. Without us, you die. And every other group of women seems to understand their purpose is us, but in America, in the West, black women seem to think a fucking degree is going.
Yeah, all the time. They think that degree is better than having a man. Like that degree is gonna save them when somebody breaking into their house. You know what I'm saying? That degree, men don't care about your degree, you know, unless it's gonna benefit us. You know what I'm saying? If you got a degree in something that we can use, then yeah, but we don't get with a woman just because of her degree. You know, that doesn't matter. But to them, that degree is like the holy grail.
Change the evolution of this planet. That's why these dystopian movies and dystopian series like The Walking Dead, Book of Eli, are so watched today because it takes people back to what's important. That's why coronavirus was a global reset. And you know who was paying more attention? I didn't blow up for no reason, because coronavirus was the first time black women ever had to sit their ass down in the house, look to the right, look to the left, look to the front, look to the back, and realize they ain't got nothing except degrees in debt.
That's right.
I'm in Atlanta, and man. I'm in the mall and the grocery store, and I'm seeing black.
That's all they got, debt and a degree. No man to protect them. But yet they holler they don't need a man. But yet I've seen videos of women being mad because a man didn't help them bring their groceries inside. You know what I'm saying? You struggling with a child trying to get your groceries out your car and take it in your house. You get mad because your neighbor just sitting up there watching you and is not offering to help. But like I said, you done it to yourself by saying you don't need a man to help you with anything.
Black women, for something I never seen in black women's eyes, fear. Because they're coming out there having to compete against the men, Rilla. Like you said, they don't understand the pressure. When they ain't but one bottle of water on the shelves, 1, 2, 3, 4 men, you got no chance, Kay. If there's 1, 2, 3, 4 men here and you and that bottle of water, you got no chance. We're gonna decide who get the bottle of water. That's the point, because it becomes survival. A lioness in the Serengeti is a bad mamma jamma when it's compared to a gazelle, an antelope, even a wildebeest. But put her up next to a pack of hyenas. She can get punked, but you know what happens? All she hears is that roar across the plain. And then everybody else start realizing, oh, get the fuck out of here. Here you come. Because there ain't nothing more powerful than you used to could tell somebody, wait till your daddy get home. Nobody fear mama.
Right.
And we've told women that they're so powerful in these degrees. Who are you powerful for? What's the woman's name in Atlanta who didn't win the governorship, but Stacey Abrams? They pat her on the back. She gave Joe Biden the presidency. Stacey gonna die alone.
Mm-hmm.
What's Stacey get? So many of our women get nothing except making other people successful because they've turned you against your primary role, us. So no men that I know want no dumb woman. I only deal with women who are educated, but it's not education instead of, it's education to see how I can get on your platform, your page, to whether it's the office building or it's in a truck. How can we build something? How can we use what we got together?
All right.
It's not competition, it's cooperation.
All right.
And see, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna run. Until our women stop this hedging, well, I don't want to step on a woman's toes and such. Step on her fucking neck if you have to get her back in line. I don't care about her toes when your neck is on the line. I don't care about your feelings when we are dying. We are losing out here. Boys are at the bottom, girls are at the bottom because we can't get on the same page with one another. You got men to fucking day coming out against Monique. telling women to start wearing bonnets on their head. You got black men out here attacking Monique with bonnets on their head. What the fuck are we?
Stupid. Somebody put that battery in their back. Got them feeling like they need to go ahead and you know, support that BS with the bonnets. You know what I mean? You got guys that feel that way, man. Like, you can't say nothing, you know, derogatory over some stupid shit. You know, you got guys that think that women going out in bonnets is a good thing. That's stupid. I mean, that shit don't make no sense, man. Some of these guys are weak. Y'all, you know what? Let this keep rolling.
We are upside down. And the only way we're going to end up getting back out is understand there is an order. Whether you're religious, I get it. I do understand. You may not have to be Christian. A lot of hypocrisy in Christianity. Mm-hmm. I accept the hypocrisy in it. Mm-hmm. Hypocrisy in every religion. Double standards, all kind of things. Mm-hmm. But it's just a baseline. We look crazy out here in these streets because we have no order. And the only way we get order is we start acknowledging that we are better together than separate. And black men.
Yeah, no system, no order, no structure. Shout out to the Crimson Cure. You know, and I think she just got married Wednesday or Thursday of this week. So congratulations to her. But yeah, like Crimson Cure said, you know, we have no system, no order, no structure.
Are not telling women not to go to college to not get an education. We're just saying don't go to college and make your education your husband. That's how we're ultimately saying.
Kevin, do you think we're too far gone?
No. Black people are the most resilient folks on the planet.
I don't think so either.
We're not too far gone because if we were, these shows would not exist. They're getting more of these shows. People are starting to respond to the internet now. We know that there's a problem.
Hey, Kay, before you go, Kay, did you understand?
I won't stop it right here. But yeah, I mean, but Kevin said a lot. You know what I mean? He said a lot, and you know, sometimes we need to rehear a lot of this stuff, man, because it makes a lot of sense. You know, women are still till this day are out here saying that their degree is what's most important. You know, and like Kevin said, we don't mind you being smart. I mean, I don't want no dumb woman either. You know, we prefer a smart woman, but we want a woman who's smart and smart enough to know that her degree is not what's going to define her. Her degree is not what we're looking for. Her degree will help us. You know what I mean? It's about building. It's about building together. And like he said, women are out here trying to compete, and it's not a competition. But for some reason, they have in their head that they have to compete with the man. You don't. We're on two different levels. You know what I mean? There's no competition. It shouldn't be. But since women want all this equality, and when they feel like they're equal to a man, they feel like they can compete with a man. But that's not the way. They're going against nature. You know what I mean? They're going against the way women are supposed to be, and they're not supposed to be in any type of competition with the man, because a woman in competition with a man is no competition at all. You know what I'm saying? You just beating a dead horse. Basically, you're making things worse than what it needs to be. So, but yeah, I mean, like I said, sometimes it's good to go back and take a look at these things, man, and just for a refresher course. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all go ahead, drop some comments down below. Tell me what you think of this video. And like I said, if you made it this far, go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and hit that like button. You guys, thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'll holler at you later. Please be good to yourself. By all means, let's be good to one another. Peace out. Have a good day.